Hey everybody, KC here. Well, there appears to be yet more evidence of exactly what Amazon will do and how far it will go to establish dominance in one of the categories where it's doing business, in this case, Amazon Prime Video. And it's yet another example of the fact that Amazon's ability to access cheap money, right? It can borrow money at rates below most countries, as my friend Scott Moses likes to say. That gives it an enormous competitive and financial advantage. In this case, it's the fact that Amazon is reportedly in negotiations to acquire MGM at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, one of Hollywood's legacy studios, for about $9 billion. And what the big catch here is not necessarily the studio itself, because there's a lot of studio space in California and elsewhere. But what's really available here that is probably making them lick their lips a little bit is the MGM catalog. MGM has been around for a long, long time. I mean, we're talking Singing in the Rain. We're talking, all those classic musicals. But we're also talking the James Bond movies. We're talking the Pink Panther movies. We're talking about the Rocky movies. There's an awful lot of films in their catalog that they will now have access to put on Amazon Prime Video and IMDb and any other streaming network they care to start. At the same time, a lot of those movies may right now be out on other streaming services. And those streaming services will actually now be paying Amazon for the rights to run what are essentially its movies. And it'll also be interesting to see going forward, how is Amazon going to change its distribution strategy? I mean, at one point there was some conversation about the new James Bond movie. Would it go directly to streaming? And MGM didn't want to do that. But if MGM is owned by Amazon and they see the new James Bond movie as a way of driving more people to Amazon Prime Video, which drives more people to Amazon Prime, which means there are more people spending more money on Amazon in general, suddenly it's an entirely different business calculation. $9 billion, as it happens, is only $2 billion less than Amazon spent on all of its content production and acquisition in 2020. It's a lot of money. And it is frankly a big swing. But Amazon is really, really good at making big swings. And if this deal ends up going through, it'll be another example of exactly what Amazon is willing to do and how far it is willing to go to establish dominance in the categories where it's doing business. At some point, we're going to watch an MGM movie, and it's not going to be Leo the Lion that roars. It's going to be Jeff Bezos. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.